Hi folks, welcome to biology. Allopatric speciation is speciation that happens when two populations of the same species become isolated from each other due to geographic changes. Speciation is a gradual process by which populations evolve into different species. A species is itself defined as a population that can interbreed, so during speciation, members of a population from two or more distinct populations that can no longer breed with each other. An example of allopatric speciation is the Galapagos finch. Different species of these birds live on different islands in the Galapagos archipelago, located in the Pacific Ocean off South America. These finches are isolated from each other by the ocean. Because they are isolated, they are subject to different environments and selectional pressures. The birds don't breed with one another and have therefore developed into unique species with unique characteristics. This is called allopatric speciation. There were once a charm of finches and blue jays that got caught in a storm and taken to a new, previously uninhabited island. The finches varied in color. Most were light, as being light made the finch less likely to get eaten by the blue jays because they were well camouflaged in that environment. Some rare finches were dark, those who survived the blue jays. The rocks on the new island were dark, making the finch with dark feathers less likely to get eaten by the blue jays. And the finches with lighter feathers would be more likely to get spotted and eaten by the blue jays. This aided in natural selection as the ones with dark feathers had a better camouflage ability. One of the finches with light feathers was heterozygous for dark feathers, and when it mated with a dark feathered finch, it had two offspring, both homozygous with dark feathers, as it had a 50% chance of being so. This was the case with multiple dark feathered finches and led to a higher population of dark homozygous finches. As the dark trait was dominant, over many decades, the light-feathered finches got eaten by the blue jays, and the island contained only dark homozygous finches. The finches on the original island were now all light, as the dark-feathered finch had been eaten. These two variations further evolved over a couple of centuries, and when Charles Darwin visited and tried to mate each from different islands, he was unsuccessful in doing so. In the scenario described above, natural selection will occur as a dark variation of the species will be more likely to survive and reproduce due to being able to easily camouflage with the dark rocks on the island, leading to them populating the new island, whereas the light variation of the species will be more likely to survive and reproduce on the original island due to the rocks being light and the blue jays consuming the birds. The end.